again, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, if you're already members of our tribe, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Divine Mother, we thank you for intuitive wisdom, spiritual protection, and intuition. We ask that you allow the angels to assist us in this reading at this time for the collective of divine feminine and divine masculine. Amen. Ashe. Yo. All right. So, as I was getting prepared, these two cards flipped out. All right. And I chose the Alice in Wonderland deck because, it's about playing games. And, a lot of you separate yourself from a lot of the shenanigans from the karmics, in particular, even your divine masculine, that wasn't behaving so very divine. But right now, I'm definitely picking up heavily that they feel very foolish. And without you, they literally feel like their life is incomplete. Now, I'm being inspired a bit by this music. It's like on a random shuffle playlist. So whatever comes up, comes out. They want to really make this union last forever. And a lot of this is because they want to come towards you with a Knight of Swords here. Like, the energy is wanting them to really make a major change and come towards you because they've had time to really assess the situation. They fell for the illusions with this Queen of Swords energy, um, someone very deviant, feminine energy, and now without your energy to compare, yeah, they're really wanting to come forward towards you, divine feminine. Wow, right? What did you do? Like, you definitely asserted yourself in some ways because for them to really be trying to run away from the very streets that they wanted to be in says a lot. Um, okay, see what we have here. Oh, that was a hidden card here. Yep, Ten of Wands. They feel very labored. They feel that they literally have the world on their back. Now they're trying to really go about this confidently. Many of them are really having to build their confidence because the Queen of Swords here, these people just really wanted to break the masculine down. Like, many of them felt that if they could, because again, this could be like an influence, like a mother figure, a sister figure, but these people got joy off of seeing the masculine very burdened down. So they definitely are in this energy with the Ten of Wands of, you know, um, moving forward, but they realize that they have to work so much harder now that you have definitely separated your energy. We also have the Ace of Wands here. So they could literally be up burning the midnight oil. Like, they are in heavy thought about your connection. And in addition to that, they know that you're putting forth a lot of effort towards stability, towards, regaining your peace, your happiness. I'm definitely picking this heavy energy that they were foolish. They played a game and it backfired on them in a major way. Wow. And they also have the Knight of Cups here because this is also representing, like, wow, they have so much movement towards you. Like, they want to definitely get in something horsepower to come towards you. Um, Knight of Cups, they could not even really have much in order to offer you, but they want to offer like something towards you. And a lot of this is because they realize they've done a lot to jeopardize this connection, right? And so with this Knight of Cups, you can see that this is an older man here. So it's like they are going through this process of really maturing. Although it may have been a long time coming, this is like a heavy sense of becoming more so grounded and mature. Many of them feel as if they are literally having to start over. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands. They're having to be very defensive. Many of them could like kind of be spazzing at people at the least little thing, but a lot of it is because they weren't necessarily standing their ground in the past, and now they are beginning to assert themselves and stand their ground. Okay, we also have the Seven of Cups coming out, and yeah. A lot of this is because they see you as their lighthouse. Like you definitely have guided the masculine, even if you're not fully aware of this, right? But you have guided this masculine on how to love, on how to actually be love and what love is. Um, because you've gone through so many different things, divine feminine, as you can see with all these different images in the back. Like you even had to fight through a lot of demonic energy, is what I'm picking up. But you've been very steadfast. You have been consistent, and that is something that the masculine is really admiring. Yep, we have the Nine of Swords. They're heavily in their thoughts about you, in particular at night. Many of them have tried to, yeah, they feel like the clock is literally ticking. You see the clock here. And a lot of this is because when they're alone, a lot of them are in heavy thoughts about the things that they've done. With the Nine of Swords, they've done a lot of things towards you that just weren't warranted. Like they definitely feel very foolish, divine feminine, because they see you as the Queen of Cups. Like you are really, in your own way, you've been able to really focus on gaining success for yourself. And it's something that they're really admiring. Like you have really blossomed, divine feminine. And the masculine sees this as someone very mature. So, this definitely comes to the point of being that you're moving into your Queen of Cups energy. He's in his Knight of Cups. He feels like he has to really level his energy up to come towards you. Because with the Queen of Cups, you may not necessarily divine feminine, right? You may not necessarily have actualized your potential all the way, but they know that you put your mind to things and it manifests. Like you have that Midas touch. And the mere fact that you're looking beautiful while doing this is a major, 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 it's like a major inspiration for these masculines. Let's make a little more space. I got a feeling this reading is going to be a little more in depth, so I'll pull a few more from this deck. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? And then we also have the Eight of Cups. So they're definitely comparing themselves to what it is that you're going through, like Divine Feminine. They see you being in this Eight of Cups, like you are really prospering. Even as you can see one of the little pigs in the cups, like they are like, okay, Divine Feminine, some of you, you could have children and you're still moving forward. You're still, um, making the best of the resources you have, you're growing. And they're really admiring that because many of them with the Four of Pentacles, they literally don't have much to show for, literally. And so it's like you are inspiring this masculine and teaching them, even if you're not even aware of this. Move on to the next step. Wow, yeah. We have another Queen of Cups come out with this deck too, and the Lovers in reverse. They feel a great sense of imbalance without you near. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that they may have been in a lot of conflict and disconnection. Many of them thought that they could possibly have the level of happiness and peace when you weren't around, but that has not, it's been furthest from the truth. But again, another Queen of Cups. They see you as someone very mature, someone that they can grow with, and like continue to shine bright, divine feminine, because it's working. Yep. Wow, we have the Nine of Cups. Wishes come true, realizing dreams, they're coming. They're coming forth in a very major way. The spirit just want you to understand it's going to take patience. Many of them could become self-employed. There's like a new job that could be presented to them. But they're working to rebuild a strong foundation because they see this happily ever after with you, divine feminine. with the Nine of Cups. And also, you can see no one else is here with the Nine of Cups because many of the masculines had to go through a major lesson of realizing that, in the past they may have put others ahead of this connection, and they realize that that has been a major mistake, a huge mistake. And now they're not wanting to do that. Now they're realizing that they have to really protect their interests. Um, yeah, they're definitely investing in their own mental health, is what I'm picking up, and deep thought, and working really, really hard. Wow. It's unfortunate that they had to go through all that to get to this point, but ooh, oh my gosh. So we have the Knight of Swords. Like all these knights are coming out. This energy, and also I'm picking up with these knights coming out as well, is that they pick up on others that are interested in you, that are wanting to come towards you too. So that is definitely like that competition is very heavy, is what I'm picking up. We also have the Page of Wands. So just be prepared that there's going to be good news that the masculine is going to share with you soon. For some of you, it could be within the next um, week or so, but they're going to try to reach out with some type of good news. But right now, they're like at a stalemate. They're not necessarily wanting to come towards you because it's just like there's not much to say based on the situations that have already happened because they are very burdened. Wow. Wow, the Ten of Wands. They feel very burdened. Um, because even amongst the karmics that they're around, they don't feel appreciated. They don't have that sense of like respect that's given to them around these karmics. Many of these karmics are trying to make things harder for them. Oh my gosh. This is it's almost like full circle. Like unfortunately, a lot of the energy they may have given off to you, divine feminine, it was given to them. Like that karma is no joke. And a lot of it too is learned behaviors. Like these people taught the masculine to literally behave in this way, and the masculine began to treat you in the way he was being treated. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on to the next deck. Let's see what we have here. Let's go with the Yin Yang Oracle deck. That one slid out, but I'm gonna start over. And I'm picking up that they want to start over too. Yep. They don't want this distance between the both of you. This card came out in reverse. They do not want to have distance between you and them, divine feminine. Wow, you definitely must have cut these masculines completely off, divine feminine. Hold on, y'all. Tripod is. Alright, let's stabilize that. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Like and doubt in reverse. They may have doubted the connection in the past. They're not doubting this connection anymore. They want to tell you something, they want to pour out their heart, but it's just like they want to have action to back it up. So this is definitely why there's completely no contact, but you can feel their energy is somewhere around because it's like they're being connected with their hearts. They realize that this is a true, some may they may use the term soulmate, but they feel like you're their forever person. Um, Definitely twin souls here. And so they're going through this major catalyst right now. You are the catalyst. You're standing on ground. You're standing up for yourself, divine feminine, because even in this card here with the Eight of Cups, you move forward. Even with your little piggy in tow, you still move forward. Wow, that takes a lot of strength. You should be so proud of yourself, divine feminine. Wow. You get the sense that you're being watched. They're watching you from afar, divine feminine. If you have some type of media online, or you're posting certain things, they're watching, and they're really gauging how to move based on what they see you're doing. But they definitely are liking what they're seeing. They see you as someone very beautiful. They see you as someone that is literally moved forward. Um, it may have confused them, what it is that you're doing, because you haven't reached out, you haven't chased back this masculine. Instead, you release, you surrender to the process. Even if you had to go through like a major, like you may have to boo-hoo cry, but you did what you needed to do. You endured through the grief and the loss, and you surrender, you release any expectations, you move into a space of acceptance. Wow. And that is definitely inviting in new beginnings. Let's start again. Holy Spirit, give us some more insight for the collective. Whoa, okay. Yeah, just as I was saying, they see you as someone very beautiful. This could be relevant for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also picking up Pisces energy with this, and other water signs when it comes to the surrender card. They want to be able to give you gifts, and they know that you're deserving of the world, and it's because you have endured so much when it came to this connection, and you still are radiating in your beauty. Like you're making the best out of your situation, whatever that may be for you. But they see you as someone very like top tier. So be prepared. This masculine is going to extend gifts towards you. um you could just be like, I just really prefer the gift of loyalty, the gift of acceptance, the gift of truth and honesty. You're going to get all of that. Even as I said earlier, I mentioned Pisces, and it's definitely here. Like, they could be wanting to literally give a message to you. Um, they may have other people trying to connect to you, trying to test the waters of what it is going on with you, or just so that it's almost like they don't want you to forget about them. Because a lot of truth have come to the surface about third parties, but these third parties mean nothing compared to you, divine feminine. Even as I put the third parties near the Queen of Cups, it doesn't matter how many third parties that the masculine may have been deceived into thinking were an option. They're not an option at all. In fact, there's no connection there, and their guilt has really caused them to really yeah, oh my gosh, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yep, they have been really guilt ridden by the things that they've done, because they feel that these things may play over and over in your mind as well, divine feminine. But it's like they see you moving forward, but it's just like they feel very bad about putting you in that type of dynamic. They were definitely confused and fell for illusions. Now they're able to see things a lot clearer. A lot of this had to do with like group thing. There were people trying to convince the masculine to jeopardize this connection, is what I'm heavily picking up. But you always had good intentions towards this masculine, and it's something he cannot forget. You're operating in a space of self-love. That love you gave out to the masculine, it's almost as if they weren't ready to receive it, or they just thought maybe it wasn't authentic. Many of them even tried to test you to see if you were going to return pain for pain or disrespect for disrespect. And you move into a space of self love instead of trying to involve yourself with any type of third parties. Yeah. The sun card, strength and empowerment. Yeah. Some of you just literally, you started tuning more so into yourself, opposed to opposed to like getting into a karmic type of energy within yourself. You didn't do that. You focused on loving yourself. Some of you could have gotten into exercising, yoga, okay, getting out in the sun. And also with that sun card, they just see you as someone very enlightened. Yeah. And in comparison to these feminine energies in the reverse, these other energies, these feminines are furthest thing from divine. There's no chemistry. We have the spark, the renewal card in reverse. There's no chemistry. There's no appeal. Like, they're really kicking themselves. They feel like they've made a very foolish mistake, right? But just understand that by winter time, there will be evidence of a major rebirth when it comes to these masculines. But they're going through it right now. They're really going through it. And a lot of it's because they have to go through this actual transformation. There's no shortcuts. Okay? Many of them too feel like they're in this energy of being limited. Some aspects of you, divine feminine, could feel somewhat limited or have fears, but spirit is wanting you to continue to press forward. Um, because what is for you will be for you, and you're beginning to separate more and more from the masculine because they don't necessarily pick up on your energy as they have before. And this is a stability, harmony, and flow card. It actually came out in reverse, so I'm going to read it that way. Like, a huge mistake in which the masculine feels very sorry for, right, is that they try to take you out of your flow, out of your harmony. You could be very calm and harmonious, and their own wounds, they brought a lot of drama and trauma to you. But again, spirit is wanting you to continue to bring your frequency up higher, continue focus on increasing your frequency, because a lot of the limitations or fears you have is just a lot of the residue from the drama that you may have dealt with these karmics. Okay? Many of them may have told you certain things, but it was to hinder you. It's almost as if they wanted to make you feel insecure. Yep, truth revealed here. They wanted you to feel insecure in order to, like, make you feel like you were stuck to tolerate their degeneracy. But instead, you evolved. You began to heal yourself. And that has caused their facade, their false beliefs to just completely crumble. They can't even lie to themselves. They're having to make major decisions in order, what is it to do in order to get in your good graces, in order to win your heart over again. And so they're actually having to face a lot of things. They're really lost in their memories, being very nostalgic about you. Like, they could be in heavy thought about you. People notice that they're not necessarily focused. You find them, often people are finding them just daydreaming. And it's just like they're coming to the realization that all along, divine feminine, you had good intentions. You were true to the masculine. And they're longing to come to you. They see you as home. They want to move into a space of being committed, and this is going to create a new healthy foundation. Many of them did not have a healthy foundation. Divine feminine, you may not have one either, but you knew that you wanted better for yourself, and so you moved accordingly. Some of them could be dealing with some type of court cases or something. With the karma card coming out in the reverse, justice coming out in the reverse, they're having to deal with some consequences for some things that may have affected you, divine feminine, or it could have affected other people. But it's just like they're reaping a lot of the consequences for things that they may have done based on their inability to look within. But your love, divine feminine, is sacred, and they really long for it. They really feel like a foolish man. Yeah, they really feel foolish. They love you unconditionally, and now they're coming to terms with that. Now, with this Saturn card coming out right now, we're about to have this Saturn planet goes into effect now. There's a lot of karmic debt that's coming into place. So, you know, just understand they're gonna feel the push to separate from certain contracts, or they may have had like false allegiance to people that weren't good for them. They're closing out this cycle. Many of them could have also dealt with other things such as addictions. Okay, many of them was trying to avoid healing, but they can no longer do so. They have no choice but to actually heal. And a lot of this is because with the harvest card in the reverse, they're feeling as if they're definitely feeling as if they are not being able to produce like they may have once produced. But it's like this is how God is humbling them when it comes to this connection. I hope that helped. Until next time.